What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today it's something a little different. It is a ranking video, so I hope you enjoyed it. It took me so long to find good pictures for each thing, the music to put over top of them, and well, I have to do so much of these clips, which you'll see as it goes on, but anyway. So if you like this, smash like, subscribe, comment. This is probably going to be a rather long video because I've got a lot of stuff together for it, but hope you enjoy nonetheless. And with that being said, so at number 13 I have the 6th Doctor Colin Baker. He did it from 1984 to 1986, and to my knowledge he's the only one that got fired from the role just because the ratings dropped. I haven't seen all those episodes. I've seen another few throughout the years. I've seen the 2 Doctors, which I have on my shelf over there. I've seen Attack of the Cybermen. I've seen, oh god, there's another. I've seen the Trial of the Time Lord thing ages ago. I can't remember how, but I watched it ages ago. And I'm just not a fan. He's uptight. He's so fucking arrogant. Thing. Even at the start of his first full episode, he strangled his companion. You don't do that shit as a first impression. If that's a first impression, you're not gonna go. It's not gonna go over well with fans. So that's a no. And just from the picture I used, look at the fucking outfit he got. I mean, what the fuck? Even the Colin Baker didn't even want it. He said he wanted something more mellow thing. But the people were like, oh no, let's give him a bright fucking rainbow-colored fucking coat. So yeah, it wasn't my thing. He didn't even come back to film his regeneration. They had to use the Doctor after him in a wig just to film it. So, but that's just me. He's not my favourite, and he only did like what 2 seasons and an episode at the end of Peter Davison's season. So yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. So. Right, up with number 12 we have the very first Doctor, William Hartnell. Now I respect him for starting off. He was the very first and everything. He kickstarted the show back in the 60s and all that, and went really well. Ended up, becoming what it came today. But he's down here mainly because I haven't seen any of his episodes. The only ones I've seen is the ones without the actual actor who did it in them. So the actor who played him after the main actor who played him died. That's the ones I've seen. So I haven't seen his proper episodes. So that's why he's down this low. Like I've seen the version of the 5 Doctors. I've seen the one in Twice Upon a Time, Last Christmas Special. It was so good. But I haven't actually seen his proper actual episodes. So till I actually see them, he's gonna remain in number 12. So that's all I really got to say for this one. I haven't seen any of them, so. Next up at number 11 we have the 3rd Doctor, John Pertwee. Now I have seen like 1 or 2 of his episodes. Oh fuck, I'm just trying to think. I think I've seen the 3 Doctors, which did have William Hartnell in it, but only in a minor role, as I've said in the previous part. And he had such wacky shit. He had like fucking car named Bessie. He had a fucking Humobile that he liked driving around from set to set. He was doing karate shit by being fucking James Bond. But you have to admit though, his outfit looks fantastic. So, and I've seen some clips of his other episodes on YouTube. Like I think in one episode he sword fights with the Master, which is cool. Bit of fencing, which is lit. And I've seen his regeneration, and everything. So I like him. He's not mad about him. It's just he's just trying to be too much like James Bond. Just doesn't work for me. I mean, you can't. It does work to a certain extent, but it just doesn't work. And then the fucking vehicles he drives is fucking weird. Like he had the car, he had a yellow car, just like a Bentley named Bessie. What the fuck, man? But yeah, John Pertwee at number 3. No, Third Doctor at number 11. Sorry, I'm getting tired. At number 10, we have the War Doctor. Now, he was set up in the season finale of season 7 of New Who as the version that he'd rather forget about, the one that fought in the Time War. And he was in Day of the Doctor, obviously, because of the Time War and everything. And he was good. He's great. He did his job well. He's there to balance out the 2 younger Doctors that are alongside him. In that episode, he's the mature one to balance out the jovial jokiness of the other 2. And oh, he's just great. It's John Hurt. You gotta love John Hurt, but it's just he was only in this one episode, and I haven't listened to the Big Finish audio dramas. I haven't listened to any of those at all, that'll come up again later in the video for another one. But yeah, I just haven't. He's just in one episode. Although he's good, it's just one episode, one appearance. But he did leave an impression, I will say that. So, John Hurt, the War Doctor, is at number 10. At number 9, we have the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston. Now, he is pretty much another version of William Hartnell. He kick-started the revived version of Doctor Who because it did get cancelled in 1989. It was a BS, but he's technically the New Who William Hartnell. And just like William Hartnell, he did his job. He started off with a bang. It became successful. It's still going today, all because of him. But I don't know. There's something about him that I just don't like. Like calling us. Just straight out, it's like, oh, stupid. Oh, we've got another stupid ape on the episodes, and his outfit's so boring. I know they're saying like oh, it's not supposed to be Doctor Who. He's the incarnation just after Time War. He's still getting over it and everything. So his fucking stripped back outfit, but it just looks boring to me. It's just a leather jacket and a fucking shirt. I mean, fucking boring. And he only did one season because he just wanted to get out there ASAP. He just wanted to say, oh, yep, we rebooted it. Now time for me to get the fuck out of here because he didn't want to get typecast. He only did one season, so that's another reason why. But yeah, although you did your job well, Christopher, they could have gave you a better outfit in my opinion. But still, I still appreciate for you kickstarting the new series, New Who. What? Now for the one I'm probably going to get the most hate about. At number 8, we have David Tennant, the 10th Doctor. Now, a lot of people are going to get mad at me, but hear me out. His first proper episode, he's not even in it that much. He's lying in bed for over half the episode, and at the last 15 minutes he shows up in his pajamas. Saying, oh, I'm the Doctor, let's have a sword fight, get my hand cut off, throw it back again. Then the chemistry of the companion Rose from the previous series with him, it's just, it's hard to watch in the second season. He's just so smirky. He just tries to be smart, and it just doesn't work for me. And then nearing the end of his tenure, he becomes so whiny. He's like fucking one episode, one part of the part 1 of the End of Time, the second to last episode, is like oh, I'm gonna die, and some new man will come wandering off in my TARDIS, and I'll just be left to die. And thing like I never existed. And it just doesn't help set up the Doctor that comes after, which is the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. But yeah, he was just a whiny little baby, and fucking and why did he think wearing sneakers / trainers with a suit was cool? Honestly, man, it does not work. Oh god. Yeah, he was whiny. Fucking hell, he was just. His first season was hard to watch. Pretty much his first season was hard to watch. His last season he was whiny. His second season in the middle was good. But the negatives outweigh the positives, so pretty much, yeah, whiny, no, hard to watch, good, whiny. So yeah. Sorry, David Tennant fans, I'm so sorry. At number 7, I have Paul McGann, the 8th Doctor. Now, he did it. He only had 2 appearances. TV movie where he was first introduced. And 17 years later, in a mini-sode before the Day of the Doctor, which is called The Night of the Doctor. Now, most people hate the TV movie. I actually quite like it. It's great. And Paul McGann is great. I wish they actually continued it after the TV movie, because that was the plan to fucking kickstart off the series after the cancellations and create a new one. But, you know, that fell through. But I actually quite liked it. It was good. Got to see him ride a fucking police motorbike and be all Grand Theft Auto like it was lit. And fucking, oh, he's just so good. I just couldn't not get it straight. I had to, whenever he was on screen, I had to look at him. He was so good. And then when in this minisode, The Night of the Doctor, it's just like he never left. He just slipped right back into those shoes. Like, I'm the Doctor, niggas. Let's get on with it. It's like he never left. So now, when most people watch this stuff, it's for the Big Finish audios. A whole lot of stuff on that. I've not heard any of them. So yeah, but still, but just the 2 appearances, I actually quite like him. Don't know why you don't like TV. He's really great. Love him. So, Paul McGann is number 7. At number 6, we have the 2nd Doctor, or also known as the first regenerated Doctor, Patrick Charlton. Now, I just love this man. He is so lovely. You just think he's like, oh, look at this bumblebee, he doesn't know anything, and then that's his chance to fucking start planning shit and beating people up and fucking winning because he is underestimated. They just think, oh, he's not going to do anything. He's old as shit. But hey, it's his advantage. So yeah, and I have seen a couple of his episodes. I have 2 of them right here. Put them together like that. Fucking fantastic. And I just like him. He fucking runs like that, and he's one that started the see, I've been doing the Telltale, but I don't like it. And he also first introduced the sonic screwdriver, where it actually unscrewed screws. And he's just so good. I love him so much. So lovely. It's like you had to love him. He's so captivating. It's like you just want him to be your uncle and tell you a great story or something. He's just so good. But he's not in my top 5. He's still good. He's not in my top 5 though. So. Right, at number 5, top 5 territory now, we have Peter Davison, the 5th Doctor. Now, I have had the pleasure of watching all his episodes because I have them all on my hard drive. Good for me. And he is so good. People don't like him because he's not alien enough. He's too human. He's too vulnerable. But that was one of the problems with David Tennant that I have that I actually never mentioned. Like, he's too human, his reactions are too human. But with Peter Davison, that he actually did it right being human. He did it right because he needed to be different from Tom Baker, and he was the youngest at the time. At 29 years old, he was the youngest. So yeah, but I think he filled it in nicely, and he's so good. He's energetic. He's running everywhere. It's like, oh, gotta go, must dash. And this is the episode. And this series is where they lost the sonic screwdriver and they got rid of it because apparently they thought it was like, oh, use it to get out of too many situations, so let's just get rid of it. And his was his first proper Doctor that had the question mark on the collar. I mean, Tom Baker did have it in like his last season, but Fidos is where they started having it properly. And he's just so good. He's so innocent. He's just so good, and he has he's able to give out the certain emotion for each scene when he has to. It's just so good. And his Doctor is the only one to be shot by his successor, which is Colin Baker, which you know where he is, obviously, in this list because I've already talked about him. But his successor shoots him in an episode, so it's a first and hasn't happened since. But yeah, he's great. He did 69 episodes. Fucking good. The only thing I didn't really like is like in his episodes, like he had to fucking tear apart Tom Baker's scarf. It was so sad. Anyway, he's good. I love him. Seen all of his 69 episodes. So number 5. At number 4, we have the 7th Doctor, Silvester McCoy. This is another one where I've had the pleasure of seeing all of his episodes. Well, they only did 4 stories per season, like 3 to 4 parts for each of the stories. But oh, he's just so good. He's just like Patrick Troughton. He's bumbly. He fucking bumbles into situations. They're just like he's not gonna do anything, and then that's when he can put his plan into action. He can be like the chess master, fucking plotting down strategies and stuff masterfully. And his outfit literally like shouts Joker, a fucking jovial fucking trickster. And I was there one time. My grandma was going to knit me the vest that he wears. There's all the question marks on it. Sadly, because she's getting old now and she can't do as much as she used to. It never happened, but reasons why I understand. But yeah, then you gotta love the Panama hat and the question mark handled umbrella. He's so good, and he rolls his R's. I can't do it. I was gonna do an example, but I can't do it. Oh, nah, I couldn't get fucking fuck it. But he's so good. I think there's only one episode where he actually had his jacket off pretty much the whole time. I think one story. Then in season 26, he got really. His first 2 seasons, he was like joking and everything, and then season 26 just changed his colour. It's going to get dark and menacing and methodical and serious. I liked about one episode of that in particular I liked was Ghost Light. So good. And so it didn't save it from being cancelled in 1989. So I feel bad for him because he was really great. He should have done another season because where they ended it off at didn't even end up saying, oh, this is the end. They just walked off into the next non-existing episode, which was actually the TV movie. And there was no sign of Ace. I don't know where the hell she went, but in the TV movie, but she's not there because she walks away with them at the end of the last part of Survival, which is the last story. But yeah, number 4, it's Silvester McCoy. I just love him. He's great. At number 3, we have the definitive Doctor of the show, Tom Baker. Now, he did it for 7 years, 1974 to 1981. Now, whenever you think of Doctor Who, you'll think of Him, the big bouncy curly afro, the scarf, and the bag of jelly babies. He's just so good. It's just a shame that he had to go out falling off a tower so high, but when he landed, it looks like he's lying comfortably in bed. You know, he fell from fucking, let's say, 2 times the height where my roof is of my thing, twice the height of that, and he's just lying comfortably like he's in bed. But still, I haven't seen all of his episodes. I've got all his seasons. Most of them don't want to play, but I've seen the majority. I've seen about 80 of his episodes. He did like 172 episodes, so that's nuts. Well, I think, as I said, 7 years, but he's so good. He's like, I can't really say anything that hasn't been said about him already from other people. He's just, because most of the stuff from New Who is taken from him, like fucking the 12th Doctor in an episode of his first season, Romeo and Iron's Express, he fucking opens a thing that would have cigarettes and it has fucking jelly babies underneath instead. It's crack up. And yeah. So but yeah, he was like the first thing. He was like the first episode he was like completely bonkers nuts. He was trying to find a costume and he's like came in as a fucking Viking and then a king, royal gear, and then a fucking Joker like clown. It was fucking funny. And then he was the first Doctor to meet the creator of the Daleks, Davros, which was good. I could go into detail about his thing, but I'll be here for now, so I'm just going to say, third favourite, iconic, great, but not my favourite. So, yeah. But if you want to go watch him, go right ahead. You can download the episodes or find DVDs of it, go right ahead. But I would recommend you to watch him. At number 2, we have my second favourite Doctor, the most recent, the 12th Doctor. Now, I know how I said it with Patrick Charlton, he was like the uncle, you just want to fucking sit down with and have a story. Well, he's been nice, but I wish Peter could play with my uncle. He's just so, but he starts off really angry and grumpy and dark, and like didn't care if lives were lost. And then in the second season he became like a rocker with a guitar. He came out on a tank with a guitar playing and stuff. And then people were saying let's say, oh, he's going through a midlife crisis. No. But he used to play Malcolm Tucker, but he never said his words in this. The only word that came close to saying was like, shut up! It was fucking funny. Oh god. And then he wore hoodies and stuff, and then season 9 he started wearing this nice red velvet jacket, which you'll see in the picture I used for this bit. And then in series 10, it's just like, it was such heartbreaking. Like, it was his last season, I just knew that he was going to leave. And like, I'm not ready yet. I wasn't ready to go. For him to go, just wasn't ready. And I watched this final episode on TV when it was broadcast at Christmas. It was just like, I don't want you to go. You're too good. But there's nothing I can do. But he's great. I love him. Some of the best speeches from New Who is from his era is great. Like the ones from the Zygon Inversion, Series 9, and the finale of Season 10. And his Regeneration speech, of course. Fucking great. So yeah, he is my second favourite. Absolutely love him. Just so likeable, even though he's old and grumpy at times. He's just likeable.
Hello. I'm the Doctor.
And finally, at number 1, my favourite Doctor is Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. Now, you know how some shows, there's a character that you like and that you see and you just click with it. You Like him, as soon as you see him, you like him forever. That's the same with Matt Smith. Like my brother first, I bumped into not my room, bumped into my brother's room, and he was watching Doctor, and I was like, what the fuck is this? He said it's Doctor Who, and said, oh, can I watch it? He's like, no, you have to start all that season 1, so I had to sit through Eccleston and David Tennant. Then when I got up to Matt Smith's first season, I was just there. I fucking loved him. His first ever episode, fucking great. Was fucking dealing with power. Oh, it was so good. He was weird. He was nutty. He would fucking decide on what he wanted to eat, and then he set it on the most weirdest food ever: fish fingers and custard. And great. Oh, he's just so good, and he's the one that made the fucking sales of bow ties just go. And he is the Doctor that I cosplay as the most. I have his jackets, I have bow tie, I have a fez, I have all sorts related to Matt Smith. That's how much I like this Doctor. And people don't like his green coat that he uses in season 6. I quite like it. It's good. People say it doesn't go well with his shirts and his bow tie because they say he just chucked it on as a spear along with his tweed. And I actually quite like it. And then he had a sonic cane in season 6. It was a cane fucking thing. It was great. And then season 7 lost his first proper companions. It was sad in the first part of season 7. Then in the mid-season Christmas special he got a new one. And then in the end of season 7 was the 50th anniversary, which was great. I loved his season 7B costume the best because it was purple, the waistcoat and everything. And then it was his regeneration. He turned into Peter Capaldi, but it was just one of the things where as soon as you see him, you like him and it just clicks. And I just love him. He is great. So yeah. That's my list. Hope you enjoyed. Again, smash like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what your favourites are. Or maybe because you've seen it, you don't go back and watch some episodes, or if you haven't seen it before, you're going to go watch it. By all means, just let me know in the comments because I want that connection, that content creator subscriber connection. And pretty much with that being said, see you all in the next video. Keep it royal. And scopes out. Now I'm going to go to sleep. Peace out, bros.